Hello, I'm Randy Lubart. I head up the research and development team here at Shoes for Crews. I've been with the company for approximately 17 years. This is actually one of 3 laboratories that we have. We have one in China, one in Korea, and this is the facility where we make the final checks and balances and so forth to make sure that everything is proper. And for those that are not familiar with the construction of footwear, I'm going to be referring to a material portion that's referred to as the outsole. And given the way that humans walk, usually in a diagonal fashion, we concentrate predominantly on the heel portion. If you would notice in front of me, I have 27 separate competitors, all of which claim to be slip resistant. Also, I have a piece of quarry tile, but to make sure that it has plenty of contaminant, I'm going to apply even more so. And we're going to apply water as well, and what that does in fact is make it about 4 times more hazardous than it would normally be. I'm going to ask this young lady to come in and assist me, if you would please, and we're going to demonstrate the difference between our outsoles. These are competitive outsoles that I have on my deck. This particular one is from a name brand company, a very, very fine shoe company from an upper perspective. This is their slip resistant outsole. Would you kindly tell me how slip resistant this is, please?
It's not very slip resistant at all.
Not very? Well, we have a very technical term for what you're seeing. You're going down. Okay? This is yet another competitor, once again, from a very fine shoe company. They've made several errors, as one can see. They've used an open cell material that's literally absorbed the contaminant and caused it to contort like that. And so rather obviously it's not staying as flat as it should be, but this is considered highly slip resistant in the eyes of our competitor. Would you please tell me how slip resistant you feel that is?
Much worse than the last.
Okay. A fact that we should all be aware of, that the phenomenon of hydroplane occurs in less than a fraction of a second. And so that's all the time we have to protect. And so now we're going to try some of our outsoles. This particular outsole is the material that we use on the bottom of our footwear. It's been on my deck for about 4 years. And I do that intentionally to demonstrate that even after time, the material will not lose its characteristics from a slip resistant standpoint. It'll wear out like any other shoe or outsole, but it will not lose its slip resistant characteristics. Would you please give that a try? Tell me what you think. Okay, I see the tile moving, but not the rubber outsole. The configuration, the trapezoids, the little grids, the little cleats, they are cutting through the contaminant in less than a fraction of a second. So what's happening here is we're encapsulating, surrounding the imperfections in the walking surface. So as an average size human, you're applying somewhere between 20 and 30 pounds of pressure per square inch. Your legs are 4 times stronger. So when you take a stride, you're applying that much more pressure. However, when something hydroplanes like this, it matters not how much pressure is applied. Thank you so much for your assistance. The study of slip resistance really is related to a science referred to as tribology, which consists of friction, wear, and lubrications. And we tie all of these sciences together to make sure that the shoes are remarkably comfortable, long-lasting, and of course, slip resistant. Because all the technical jargon that we go through, all the mathematics and the physics, means very, very little to our clients. All they're concerned with, our end user, is our ability to keep their employees perpendicular to the floor. Shoes for Crews has pioneered the slip-resistant aspect into the quick serve and the hospitality industry some 30 years ago. It makes us the leader by far, and all tests that we've been presented with confirm that fact.